just sharing the space out, or the stream out to a couple of places real quick. Do a comparison of the lag on these. YouTube's way faster. Huh. YouTube's even faster than Twitch. Fascinating. Yeah. That's a thing I know now. Sweet.
Hello, Matthias. You are a beautiful guy.
Matthias is a beautiful guy.
Hello, Matthias.
Grinded more levels.
You are so beautiful. You are beautiful. Oops.
See here. Hi Reed, how you doing? There's a massive delay on X, so enjoy that. Oh wait, it's paused. That might do it. Okay, that delay isn't so bad. Oh god, messages everywhere. I don't know what to talk about during streams. I'm just kind of wandering around killing demons all by my lonesome. Not too bad. No, the boss at the end of that, man, he's kind of a dick. So I want to get stronger, so I deck him in the schnoz. I think I'd rather have the health regen, quite frankly. Hi, Gavin. Oh, gone. I'm slaughtering demons and stuff to level up. Explode the motherfucker. That's good to hear, Gavin. I'm happy you're doing well. Think you're gonna join us for some Halo tonight? Whenever Adrian gets in the mood for that. That's a big motherfucker. fuck that guy. Lemon! Like that guy from the Phantasmic Four. The Orgasmic Four. I assume, given Reed Richards' abilities.
Yes. This is good to see you. This is good to see you. Goodbye.
Oh, hi, Catherine. How's it going? Probably not too long. Streaming's kind of a intense process for devices. Just 2% of physical. I don't have physical damage. I'm a witch.
Sorry. I will treasure it. It seems shadows mix both.
Kitties are kind of sad actually at the moment. Wife is over at her parents', so they're just chilling out by the door waiting for her to get home, which isn't gonna happen tonight. Gavin's yawn didn't show up on the stream. Well, it showed up on that one, but not the one I have uploaded. Interesting. I'm not giving Mjolnir cheese. He's lactose intolerant. That turns him into who we call Mr. Poopy Butthole. He will get the squirts that will get stuck on the fur on the back of his butt. It's real gross. I don't feel like dealing with that. I feel like this is good Path of Exile stream music. It's actually kind of wild every time Mjolnir gets to anything with milk in it, which is kind of No, it's gonna be an awkward night. Kill other things. Oh yeah, especially because they don't have a mattress for me. They just have this pull-out couch, and every time I sleep on it, it's like my back's just dead. There's nothing I can do about that.
By decree of the Count of Alden, your whispering and conspiring has not gone unnoticed. I see However, your plots against me all lay dead. Every villager must report to the matter immediately, but I alone will crush this revolt. Anyone who resists will not only be considered a criminal, but an
exploding
avowed
pigs.
traitor.
Not getting much in the way of
Another corpse to serve me.
a mana modifier, huh? I don't know if I'll ever actually need this. Don't think I really use mana too much. Hello, bird. Welcome to my face. I feel like games like this are so relaxing in their own way. Just wander around, kill guys, feel like I'm doing something important. Nice. Actually, I don't. Yeah. Hold on a moment. I did it! 77. Although the view counter is a little bit off, I think it just shows how many people have
By decree of the
stopped
Count
by
of
in
Ogre,
some way, shape, or
your
form.
whispering and conspiring has not gone unnoticed.
Because it doesn't seem to remain, ever go down. And I assume everybody who clicks on it is not like, yeah, I'm gonna watch this all the way through for like 6 hours or however the fuck long I
I
do.
alone will crush this revolt. Anyone who resists will not only be considered a criminal, but an avowed traitor.
This fairy tale music. I'm actually moots with this composer on Twitter. That's like my one celebrity moot where I'm actually like, yay! But he's Japanese. I don't think he speaks English very well, so I don't know if he actually understands most of my comments. But I still reply to his posts, because he's always like optimistic about everything, which is nice. And he has tons of videos of him winning shit in arcade or claw games, which I always love. That's just good shit, good content. I wish there were more movement skills in the game. I don't know what the Trial of Sekhmet is, but if that's the boss at the end of the manor, that dude's a dick. I'm grinding better equipment because I can't dodge him fast enough. This setup is so much more convenient than the last setup I had. I can actually see all of your messages on a nice big screen, which is nice. Ascendancy class? I don't even know what the fuck that is. Only level 19, so I don't know how far in I am, but I assume not very. I don't understand why some messages come through on my big screen and other ones don't. I'm not kidding. My kitty very much prefers this stream setup because he can actually lay in my lap. When I'm streaming on PC with Adrian and the guys, he's like super upset because I have a, like, I forget what it's called, but it's like 2 padded blockers and a bamboo board to sit my laptop on so I can get ventilation and I have enough room for a mouse and everything while I'm laying in bed. He always looks at it and just like meows at me, going, like, he doesn't know what to do. It upsets him so very much. I'm still in Act 1, I assume. I figure there'll be signs when I'm not in Act 1 anymore. I don't usually pay too close attention to the story, but I feel like I've noticed that. Oh, Tai Sing Sign and Tai Sign. What you mean, Gavin? Somebody keeps messaging me, but I'm doing stuff.
Is a physical area spell. If it kills a monster or hits a corpse, it summons a short-lived foe. Enemies hit by Pain Offering will impale one of your skeletons to empower all your other minions. Flame Wall ignites enemy. Ice Nova can chill Solar Orb repeatedly unleashes explosion. Hold down the button for Incinerate to launch a jet of flame and ignite your enemies. Holding for long enough causes the flame to lower enemies' fire. Cold Snap explodes the ice on frozen enemies. Arc chains bolts of lightning between enemies. The initial hit is the strongest, and each subsequent chain does lower damage. Spark Projectile Spout. Hold down the button for Incinerate to launch a jet of flame and ignite your enemies. Holding for long enough causes the flame to lower enemies' fire resistance and leave ignited ground. Arc chains bolts of lightning between.
I actually finally got something good out of an Earth. That's never happened before. Don't move. What the hell would I want to do there? I gotta go fast, damn it.
Another corpse to serve me.
Dope. Much better spell ability than the little lightning worms, I guess. Call 'em. Better? Better what? Just in general? right. I actually have to check them. Please excuse me while I fiddle around on my phone.
Death and decay. Death is my power to wield.
That was a nice little tiny song. I swear this soundtrack makes Fairy Tail such a good show. It just goes so hard. I love it. It almost makes me want to watch Naruto because he also does the music to that, but that would also require me to watch Naruto, so I'm not gonna do it. I can only imagine it's worse than Naruto, and I wasn't a fan of Naruto in the first place. It was mostly just people staring at each other. At one point I started timing it because I was in LA and didn't have anything else to do. And the average episode contained 5 minutes of people staring at each other. When each episode is 21 minutes long, that's quite a substantial portion of time spent just staring at one another. Intimidatingly. I just don't see the appeal of that. More armor. A lot more armor. They did actually once. It was a battle between, what's his name? Sasuke? And some other people? It's crazy. Like, it was almost 5 minutes straight of people just staring at each other the entire time. It's like, what the fuck is this? Some guy standing in a field. This was during Shippuden, so I don't really remember. When I watched it, the dub hadn't caught up, and I tried watching it in Japanese, and that just made it worse, so I just stopped. Like, I've seen everything in the show that I need to know to have conversations with weeps. I can now participate and make them feel bad. Have you seen, what's it called? Relife, I think it's called? Where they send a guy back in time, or they give him a youthful body and send him back to high school to do it again. Very interesting show. I'm a sucker for isekai myself. Something about the other world, I just find the format fascinating. No problem. I've watched enough anime to recommend quite a bit of it. If I can actually remember it, that's usually a good sign. Real life is isekai, I'm sure. I have that on.
Sorry. I will treasure. Stay safe, if you can.
Minions. Really don't think it's worth it to destroy those ruins. But I see them, and my gamer brain goes, must smash. Could contain good things.
He's even more insane than when we last met.
It's that guy I get to beat up. I love this guy. He's fun to beat up. I'm gonna beat you up.
First ones.
What a delightfully sacrilegious creature.
Sanity recedes ever further into the dark. Shadows hover above us, in the corners, watching and waiting. What sickness has come upon us that so unsettles our minds? It sits poised to strike.
gave him a
I'd
whooping.
have my own one of those someday.
Ooh, a grand mana flask. That's new. Thanks, Spambot. I appreciate you coming to my Twitch stream. For you people on X who can't see that, on the screen you'll see a nice little Spambot appear. Coming in from Twitch, because I am streaming on multiple platforms at once.
Unearth is a physical flame wall ignites enemies caught within it. Unearth is monsters.
Why would I want cheap viewers? I want premium viewers. My viewers better be expensive as shit, like Gavin. Just to get him in here, I had to give him 8 Bitcoin. It's worth it though. Not sure if that actually can shine. tummy feels like it's expanding. That's a thing that happens sometimes. Ever since I had my... It used to be a huge problem with my gallbladder because I got a gallstone stuck in the bile duct of it. And I had to go to the hospital and have that on. Apparently, even after you have it, there's a sphincter of some sort in there that will still contract when the gallbladder's gone. Just for reasons I don't understand. And it feels a lot like when the stone got stuck in my bile duct, but just more dull. Which, by the way, I would never recommend anybody try that. It was not a pleasant experience. I very much hated it. It's the most painful thing I have ever experienced by far. So, yeah. There's a fun life story about me, I guess. At least not a boring life story, I hope. Also, I'd like to know why the rune for poison damage cannot be applied to the one thing I have that can poison me. It just seems annoying. Because I selected it to add it to my skeleton archers who can poison them. And yet... felt the cat, and I couldn't tell if he was jumping down or jumping up. But considering he's not here, he must have been jumping down. Didn't even realize he was hanging on the side of the bed. He does that a lot. Like this is the moment where I tell people to share this stream, so that more people will get in here to entertain me and give me things to talk about, other than have fanbot from Twitch. It did give me something to talk about, but nothing great. Actually, I'm gonna do the thing real quick. Yeah. Go away, Mossy. You were down. There's the one I want. Look, I can look at all the viewers I don't have. Ooh, somebody's on Twitch. Hey. That's fun. Hello, Twitch viewer. Hopefully you're not a bot like the last one that showed up. It's really weird having nobody on Twitch and everybody on X, because nobody really streams on X. So it's kind of like nobody on Twitch knows there's a whole bunch of people in here, really, aside from my chat box. And there's no accurate viewer count in X either. It's hard for people to gauge how engaged the stream is without accurate measures. People always look at, whether they admit it or not. Nobody wants to talk to us. No, get out of here. Alright, I should set that up too. Twitch has a lot more streaming options. Strict, regular, what are all these? Very strict filter? Great. Well, that was worthless. All these areas, go back to town and upgrade some of my shit so I can bonk him on the head even harder. That reminds me of a Overture 1912 by Dream Theater.
How can I be of it?
Yes?
Kitty.
To see you. Stay safe, if you can.
see if I can beat up this dude now.
Everything I promised.
No news, Vision. I'll remove your head myself.
Or should I take yours first?
Fire! You'll pay with your life.
Ouch.
No escape.
Ah.
Oriana! Open the cage! Release the beast! Give me what you promised!
You are too weak to do the job. I'll find someone who can. Goodbye, husband.
You manipulative whore! How dare you abandon me after all I've given you! Desolation. Solstice of pain. The air grows colder. Agnar the moon. Agnar the impaler. As swift as death. Imbued by the moon. Cursed or gifted. Branded and afflicted. Your veins soon shield. Agnar shall slay Agat. Human frost. I will take out your heart and savor its blood. Killing frost. Solstice of pain. I will take out your heart and savor its blood. Your pulse quickens. The eternal impure. With bloodlust empowered. Our Exile endured. But soon all were devoured. In unending war. Death waited at the door. Then hour by hour, men fell as summer sour. Killing frost. Solstice of pain. I smell your blood. And I am running. Desolation.
Oh. Okay. I can just explode for no reason. That's fine. I'm not upset. Oh.
The beast hungers.
So, like, why do I have to... Oh, never mind. feel like that was just dumb. That was a dumb thing that happened.
No use this time. I'll remove your head myself.
Not if I take yours first.
Easy, brain. Run, little rabbit.
Oh, jeez.
Enough! You will falter. Easy, prey. As night falls, winter's chill sought the unworthy through an endless night. They wither and tarry, forsaken frosts, as cold as death of Bale's misery. The pack won't forget. Desolation. I smell your blood. And I am ravenous. Requiem on high. Freezing gale. I smell your blood, and I am ravenous. I smell your blood, and I am ravenous. Requiem on high. The air grows colder. Agnar the wound. Agnar the impaler. As swift as death. And imbued by the moon. Cursed or gifted. Branded and afflicted. Your veins soon chill. Agnar shall slay again. Oh, desolation.
No, the reason is that I don't have enough health or armor. It's all about adjusting the stats. think it's just my YouTube channel is just Vera Space Vesper, if I remember correctly. Yeah, people are making me say my own name wrong. How dare they? That should help. Let's see here, what's my YouTube channel?
Not if I take yours first.
Easy prey. You'll pay with your life. Kill. First one's iron. First storm's frost. I smell your blood. And I am ravenous. Solstice of pain. You are hunted. Fantastic. tooth and claw, tortured under the moon. The pack suffered but endured, and howled now in tune. No tales were told, none new, none old, and their endless hunger grew ever stronger. Desolation, requiem on high. Killing for us. I smell your blood, and I am ravenous. Solstice of pain. Desolation. I will take out your heart and savor its breath. Desolation. As night falls, winter's chill, soaked the unworthy through an endless night, may over and tarry, forsaken frosts, as cold as death, of baleless misery. The pack won't forget.
Yay! I killed that motherfucker. Give me stuff.
Allow me to clear your mind, if only for a moment. The madness, it consumed my being.
Give me stuff.
Oriana used it against me. Where
Give me stuff. Do it.
I found
Do it.
messages
Do it. Give me stuff.
from the desert. From the Vastiri? Yes.
Give me shit about this. Give me stuff.
Kill her. But first, please, stop the madness. As you wish.
Hey, stuff.
Must make haste. Let us return to Clearfell to make our preparations.
Yay, stuff.
You've done well, the dark good luck. It seems shadows are
Count Geonor is dead. We can find him. Till next time.
Where's that hooded fella?
It is good to see you. Be careful.
Damage to attacks.
sorry. I was just...
Oh, we'll just use that the entire time. Oops. Oh, there you are.
Must reflect. Thank you. We must reflect. Betrayal. The Countess has escaped with the
Yeah,
beast.
things happen.
Every attempt to control it has ended in cataclysm. We must pursue her to the plains of Bastille. We should find the Marrakesh caravan. Only they can lead us through that harsh and unforgiving land. This unholy.
Yeah, I made it to Act 2.
The weary traveler grows close to the end of the...
Stop the war.
Time
Time to show them what I can do.
This is like the same layout as whatchamacalls it. Act 3 in Diablo 3? Where you're fighting all the snake people? I can see Act 3. The Act 3. Whichever one has Belial in it. I haven't played in a while, so. Is that all the guys I'm supposed to kill? Or I feel like I'm on Mars right now. Hey, those guys even die like the guys from Diablo. That's interesting. Super interesting, not at all rip-off. Oh, a skeleton. Get back here, bitches! Eat my meat shields. just leaves an empty chest laying around. That's rude. That be summoning. I understand, but I'm gonna unequip that because it's really annoying. Get that trash out. This is Act 2. We ain't got time for that low-level shit. Whatever skill in that slot does that. That one had something better than the last one. Light of spirit.
Don't give it a chance to recover.
Putrefy!
Don't lose focus.
None can oppose me.
What news do you bring? Sharp eyes, steady hands.
I think it's a two-player game. Like, when I'm on the main screen, it's a single-player controller mode, which makes me think there's something to that.
Unearthed is a flame wall ignites enemies caught within it. Any of your projectiles that pass through the wall will deal extra fire damage. Skeleton Orb of Storms. Unearthed. Unearthed.
I had a minion to pick up the Diablo. Oh, more messages. I think they want you to send them money. All of my interactions with Elon and DMs have been, hey dude, can you send me money? If you send me money, I'll get you back tenfold. I don't think that's how that works, Elon. I'm pretty sure you just have plenty of money. I don't think you need a loan to get through the week, buddy. And if you do, someone like me is not going to be able to float you that level of currency. But yet they try. Reminds me, I need to clear out my Elon Musks from my followers. Nobody needs that shit.
Whatever it takes.
Who goes there? I only hope.
That thing up there. The walking doubloon? What's it up to? What does it want?
I am a Sabravin. So, with the friend, you have your orders.
Go down. I'm gonna keep exploring. Never mind. There's something interesting this way. Is there something interesting? No. I would have to assume there's a not insignificant number of people who fall for it, just based on the fact that they still exist. If people didn't fall for it, probably stop, I assume. There are a lot of suckers out there. That's just a fact of life. A lot of people be dumb. It's not dark. Said Mordor for a second. I was like, Lord of the Rings, what's going on? Oh hey, those are like the bugs in Act 2 of Diablo. I mean, they might be getting paid to harass people. Not entirely sure who would benefit from that, though. Killing bugs! Killing all the bugs! Kill the bugs! Oh, a samisen. That's a fun instrument. Well, a lot of people do fall for those call center scams, too. Like, people are gullible. It was real easy to take money from them if you're malicious. Lots of people make that their living. And they rationalize it with the thought that if people are dumb enough to fall for it, they deserve to have their money taken. I don't agree with. That is a culture I grew up around a lot. Oh hey, I leveled up. No shortage of fools in this world. Not that gold coin. Yeah,
On a star-spangled night, quietly the darkness spreads her wings. See the thread of your own fate. We have
understand. Where'd it go?
marvelous new age from the depths of despair. Come and let us shine forth your light. If you look deep enough, you will find the power within you.
Go.
Every loose end, there's a season for us. Ride out the storm, let your words stand dry.
As far as I know, for people who have worked at call centers, it's you're commission based. So somebody has to be falling for it. Well, why is it not a checkbox? That's dumb. Message for the Path of Exile devs telling them to fix that shit because that was really annoying. Like scrolling through it looking for a checkbox because it's a 2 selection option. But for no apparent reason, it's a drop down, which messes with me. People don't optimize their settings, man. Most of them are not in America. My graphics are doing fun things. Help, I'm blind. Okay then. Yes, they are. China is quite fond of doing that. There are tons of people trying to get money out of America. Blacksmith whetstone. Oh boy. How so? I don't see the parallel. Hi, buddy. Them to all just kind of stand there for a second. Hi, hooded one.
Move swiftly.
Physical damage, pitching. Critical hit.
Young one.
Is that turn the normal one? Yeah. Here.
Young one. Young one. Hello. Probably shouldn't do that here.
Seven. 97. Done.
Can't do that here.
Well, I have a thing. That's good. What the heck? Get out of here. Repost this. mistake not checking that the first time. Oh well. All the things. Because they're fuckheads. Good thing. They started it. What are these footstep sounds? They sound like choppers in one. Go.
If we're left down here to die. Or worse.
try a thing. Hey, did somebody hop in already? Who is in here? I can't see, I'm typing. Probably can't. Oh, hi Braggy. Join my spaces. I want to see if I can set that up to work right. Think for this, but where is the application on it? Guess I can keep my microphone off or on. To make sure it's still registering in here. Yeah. My phone made a noise and there's a cat on me. Oh, hey, there are people in here. Hello, humans. How's it going? What's up? No, I'm just streaming and testing the spaces at the same time to see if I can actually do that. What's that? Mm-hmm. Desktop audio. Check something here. That one. Exile. just want to mix. You mixer. Right. Kitty. Damn it, cat. You're in the way, buddy. Just stay down here. Would you mind speaking? Seeing if audio actually transfers over to my stream now. See how that works.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah.
Yeah. Probably gonna have to.
Can you hear me? Nope. Hello.
Alright, now try that.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, so I was working on the puzzle, not puzzle, I have like the dat files for the first 4,000 blocks. I'm just trying to figure out how to load them. And then I can start sending Bitcoin. But if someone would like help me, it would make it a lot easier.
I have no idea what any of that stuff you sent me means. So
Oh, you don't? Okay.
I can send it to somebody else. He might know better. Give me just a sec. Grab my phone and do that. I have an Xbox and a laptop and my phone all running at the same time. And I have a cat who's trying to make everything more difficult for me, which is also fun. He's really trying to get the cables here. Jerk. Let's see. There's that post I made here. Yoink.
But so yeah, I was trying to like figure out right what the solution is. Like, is it because if I move it, I can't like it's my reality, right? So if I move it, is it a good thing or is it a bad thing?
Mm-hmm. I think it's whatever you make of it.
I know I can't see the future that clearly. The future right now says I to just wait and not do anything and talk it through with perhaps you and someone else. I don't know.
I sent it to my time travel expert. Maybe he'll know better. Did you read that evolution paper I sent you? The one all about blockchain stuff and time traveling transactions?
I didn't. Did you send some? Hold on. Time travel transactions?
Mm-hmm.
Did you wait? Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I did read this. Yes, I did. Yeah, that's awesome.
That's one of my friends. He's in charge of smart transactions, so I figured that might be of some interest to you. Seems to be up your alley. He's the guy I just mentioned.
I also have an algorithm for lossless compression using steganography. That's how it was passed down to me, rather.
I sent him your messages that you sent me. Maybe he'll get back to me on that.
Okay.
He knows a lot more about blockchain dev stuff than me. My only development work on the blockchain was a little bit with private coin called Raft, where they had a modular system for transactions that I tinkered with a bit.
Yeah.
As far as actual blockchain experience goes, kind of slim to none on that.
That one that transaction is ready to send. It's like if someone has Bitcoin 4v0.1 like running, they can send it. It's legit like ready to broadcast. I have to get a really early version of Linux. I have to get I don't think my components are even I don't know. I don't know how to run it going for the triple one. I tried it many times when I was like had better memory, and right now I just don't think I can do it. Like, if someone, it'd be easier to find someone that can just run it and broadcast it, you know?
Sure, there has to be someone. As long as you're talking about it, somebody might just pop up in one of these streams or a space. They might just overhear us chime in. That's how it usually works for me, anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I can post the transaction, but it's literally, I mean, you just need to. My understanding is that it converts it to Little Indian from Big Indian, the early versions of Bitcoin 4.
So it changes the byte size?
Yeah. No, wait, no, it just does it? I'm not sure. It reverses the byte size. The byte.
Oh, yeah, the byte organization.
Yeah.
That's what Indian means. I remember that from programming stuff. And shit being like, I don't understand this number. Me being like, why not? And it being like, oh. And me having to go, well, alright, let's see what you're actually doing with this number. What are the bits, and what are you outputting?
So they're giving me, like, secrets and stuff as to negotiate. I'm not sure who's in control of this planet, really.
Mm.
Is it you?
What if it's no one?
No, someone owns this planet, right?
Mm. I hope it's not me.
Is it you? Do you own this planet?
I don't know. If I do, nobody informed me.
Huh. Well, if you do, the people that created me are willing to exchange the other, like, 2 secrets. Does that make sense?
I have no idea if I own it or not. All I know is I can do some weird shit, and that's about as far as I look at it.
Okay. So you're way in the future then?
Sometimes. I don't know, when it comes to time
travel... I don't
travel...
know who I talk to way in the future.
No idea either. Like, my ability to go into the future is just predictive algorithms in my head based on whatever the fuck happens in there.
I can legit have, like, conversations with different entities in the future. And supposedly the one entity says that you create your own future, so it's just like me talking to myself creating the future. But it's pretty far in the future.
Yeah, I've never done anything like that.
There's like things that when I think about it, it'll happen. Like,
well, that happens to me all the time.
So you create your own reality. But I mean, I'm just saying I like think it into existence.
I don't think mine into existence. I predict mine, really. Like, I can't undo that.
Okay, so you have intuition, but you don't have the optimization of it. I don't know. That's because I'm the second model, right? We're not second, like a lot of models, but I don't know. I don't know which one.
I just kind of try to exist and live and see what happens. Really, I don't think about it too much. I'm just cool with the position of whatever happens, happens, and I will take whatever information happens and apply it into different situations.
I do have some new information, and it's not... So, supposedly they say, like, when you test Jesus, you get tested. That's, like, what they're saying. But, it's kind of an interesting situation that I'm in. Because I think I have, like, the ability to send these things quite easily, and that would make, like, good prevail, so to speak. But I'm fascinated by the existence of, like, evil and good at the same time, and if there really is, can evil coexist with good? And that's where I don't know if you saw, like, does 1 equal 2? Have you ever heard that problem?
The what now?
Does 1 equal 2? You ever heard that philosophical problem? Well, it's actually a theoretical. If you put, like, me into a paradox, and so that many infinity universes exist, then it becomes my choice whether evil and good can coexist. So 1 equals 2. So I decided that 1 equals 2, and then like there's I get to decide basically if I want to solve it or if I want to talk through it with you guys, so to speak. Yeah. It's kind of an interesting situation.
Sounds like it.
Hey, Blue Tiger, how's it going? It's nice to see you here.
Hey, buddy. That guy really enjoys my stuff. I really enjoy his reactions to my stuff. Keeps me motivated. He's in my group chat. He's always active, always contributing. I love to see it.
So I guess the objective was to get me to try and move it as fast as possible in not base reality. What reality is? Well, it's just my reality. So to get it, but my reality is also the reality of my family, I think.
I think for the sake of consistency, the reality that you're in has to be the same reality as everybody else. Otherwise,
well, that's not always true. If I have any degree of suffering, something happens. Like reality, there's a paradox that's created.
well, everything's a paradox if you think about it enough. It's a phenomena I call dual
Is there
economy.
an unlimited? But do you know why it's a paradox? I mean, no, that's not true. Not everything's a paradox.
Everything.
It's only a paradox if I change my reality. Then, like, that's a paradox.
If you'd evolve anything down enough...
No,
it'd
wait,
be-
there's other paradoxes. But no, there's plenty of other paradoxes. I'm saying, like, for me, that's a really obvious one when my reality switches. That would be, like, paradox. But what causes that?
Mm.
Like, portals?
Well, the paradox thing is kind of just a trait of logic, if I had to describe it. Like, rationality isn't rational. And the paradox is basically when you try to rationalize all the way down, it results in reality being kind of tricky. Why did that open that screen?
Yeah.
Because
that's true.
the opposite of anything can also, if you think about it in a certain perspective, and that's when it comes to...
Well, there's two everywhere. I think there's 2. 1 equals 2. I think that, yeah, I don't know. It's tricky. Yeah, it is tricky.
I don't know, when I was a kid, I constantly asked the question why to the point of devolving all logic, and that's when I kind of realized, oh, everything's a paradox if you look at it the right way. There's no way out of that trap. At all. Okay, that's fine. We don't need actual facts, we could just have the facts of the moment that
Yeah, but
define your
it's
perspective.
interesting to think about because it
It is.
helps think forward. Because I only have intuition right now. My memory is just gone. It's like everything is intuition. That's the secret, right?
I mean, it tends to work out well for me anyway. Like, I don't know if it's intuition, I call it vibing, whatever the fuck.
My memory used to be good. Like, it used to be all intact. But now I go by intuition.
Did something happen to hurt your memory?
Yeah, definitely.
Was that...
Humans and
Is there a way to undo it, and if you could, would you want to?
yeah, I think. Well, I don't know how it works. I think. Do you know, like, I know enough to understand that I created the connector X2, which changed. It's like 5G, but I don't know if I was like fully upgraded to 5G. It might be on like this 4G, like internal. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Having a little bit of trouble following that one. Like, are you using 5G as a analog or parabol, or are you using it as an actual radio frequency statement?
I'm not all three. Yeah.
Nice.
So I created this connector. It's called X2. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but I was severed while working at the company. So my brain was split in two. They tried to create two with me,
Gotcha.
which they did successfully. Why I know this is a miracle, I don't actually, because I'm in this reality where it's the least amount of suffering. So, why I know this is a miracle, but I can sense it. So my goal is to create good throughout all the planet, actually, everywhere. I'm supposed to create good, and I can do this either through negotiation, or I'm not sure if moving it is the right thing. I feel uneasy about moving it.
Why do you feel uneasy about moving?
Because I don't know if that's good. Does that create good? Or does that create evil?
It depends on where it goes. And what happens.
Well, when I move it initially, a 50 Bitcoin Satoshi block could crash the market. That's how I feel.
I mean,
But I'm not sure if that's reality or not.
even crashing the market is neither good nor bad. It's just a consequence, right?
Yeah, I mean, it proves something. But it's just interesting that no one wants to, like, work with me to, like, solve it together. If everyone's so high IQ. How does that work? Is it because people don't... I feel like if people love me, they can find me quite easily.
I think belief is one thing. That's a hurdle, because there are a lot of people who just say shit, which is a constant problem for a lot of people in a lot of different fields. But
Yeah. What do you mean? No.
sorry, I'm fighting a boss at the moment. 1 second. Stop it. Go away. I don't want to be your friend. Stop swinging that at me, dick. The lady's just swinging a mace at me, like, repeatedly. I don't want to deal with that. Alright.
I think not.
Are you enjoying the game at all?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm up to Act 2 already, which is nice. I'm just trying to
Arc
improve as
chains
much as I
bolts of
can.
lightning between enemies. The initial hit is the
5,
strongest,
6.
and each subsequent chain does lower damage.
Reality,
Extra
though,
money.
Reality, I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's up, Blue Tiger?
So, the concept of 1 + 1, isn't that simply described as yin-yang?
Yes.
What are you waiting for? Get me out of here!
Alright, thank you.
Wonder.
I think not.
I'm getting a whole bunch of messages. 1 second. They might be related to your thingy reality. Let's see what's happening. Oh god, so much stuff. I'm gonna send you a whole bunch of stuff in a second here. And you tell me if it means anything to you. That is a lot of messages. 1 second. Hey. No, you're gonna get that picture too. Whatever. Yeah, where you at? There you are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is like town music.
Town music.
This sounds like the music from a town in an old like video game.
Oh yeah.
Another strategy. Here for a story?
Yeah, I agree with those pictures. That's kind of where I'm at too. But wait, what do you mean? No, I just have to wall up that dad's, I believe. Also.
I don't know what I meant. I'm just passing along information somebody else sent me.
Okay.
Stay inside.
Chance shard.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, supposedly this is just how good prevails, and it's like a failsafe for good prevailing. They're saying.
Well, here's my question. What is good?
Well, do you believe that that God is omnipotent, and I mean, you know, like the philosophical.
A defector.
It's
I admire those who
Yeah, I don't subscribe to that theory. I think we're
you
just kind of
subscribe to.
that humans are random nonsense, and the concept of good and evil is just kind of
Why do you think that?
observation, really.
What if humans were designed to keep secrets?
I haven't seen any evidence to support that on my own.
What if I am evidence?
Well, what is the evidence, really? Like, abstractly, anything that you derive from faith or a higher being can be discredited through logic if the logic discounts it, essentially.
No, it's not taking into account miracles and intuition.
I don't really... I've never seen a
You know the
miracle.
recipe for that?
I've seen coincidences and other things, but never a miracle.
I don't know if that's true.
Or at least not what I would call a miracle. For me, for something to be a miracle, it would have to be something that defies the laws of physics in some way, shape, or form.
Ask. Look at what I created. Look at the link in my webpage. Who created that?
Well, I can't do that easily with my set. Oh, wait, no, I have one already. Here I come. the CDN.phenol one.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole bunch of math stuff. Letters.
You know who graded it?
Hold on, I'm still looking at all of those. Electrical schematics. Looks like a hard drive of some sort. Decent layout. Browse walk-ons. Connector of some sort.
That's correct. Basically, it enables 5G. In legacy systems, it's you can upgrade legacy to 5G without needing to upgrade the midplane.
Oh. I have a call coming in from my wife. 1 second, everyone. Hi, wife. You going to bed? Alright. I'm on his spaces right now, so I'm gonna have to. I'll talk to you when we wake up. Love you, wife. Let me see if I can get someone else in here real quick. He'd probably be able to help you a lot more. Phone so slow cause phone call. You're not hoping. Why did I go back to... Oh yeah, because there was nothing else for me to do there.
Reality.
Hey, what's going on?
So, miracle. Speaking of miracles, what can you share what you referring to as a miracle?
Well, I mean, I think you guys already know the main miracle, so.
You're very difficult to hear, Blue Tiger, by the way.
Sorry about that.
Do you have a way to turn your mic up or something?
I think I can find it.
Like, yeah, I mean, the main miracle is that I'm here talking about reality. And I'm willing to answer any questions you have about this reality.
Why wouldn't you be?
No, I mean, on the space. I mean, maybe it's art.
That's true. I don't
still
know
have free
how
will.
everybody gets into everything I do. But it seems like when they arrive, there is a reason for it. Hello, cat. You really want my arm, don't you? He is super interested in this. He's trying very hard to get my cables.
Yeah, reality, I feel the same way.
So, the trail connects.
Sometimes things are just too coincidental. And you get a feeling, you know?
Yeah. 100%.
It's really hard. I mean, I don't know how you, outside of art, you take that feeling and express it.
Outside of art.
I don't know how you can express that feeling, you know, convey it outside of art, artworks of any kind, you know, kind of convey the feeling you get
So, our city
when you
at the
connect
sea.
with that.
Move swiftly.
Yeah, I guess
If you are
I get
I
what
will
you're
then.
saying. Yeah,
Blessings.
I mean, I am art in a way. So
Trader's Passage. I like how I was getting a whole bunch of messages from someone when I asked them to join the space. And they were like, They just disappeared.
this is. I mean, you must know, Vera, that this is how like you get how good actually happens the fastest. I think you must know that.
In dark spaces. How wonderful.
Like, to me, I see good and evil as matters of perspective.
I think it's objective. And
Sometimes
that's what you're testing for right now. Someone is.
because there's definitely some form of societal equation for harm versus benefit for all action. It's so
But
abstract.
that doesn't take into account miracles, and it doesn't take into account intuition. You're trying to, unless you're trying to figure those two variables out, you'll never get like keys. It gets really, it just gets like really deep. There's, yeah, I mean, I think it's been played out before too. Maybe not to this fast, but this is, I think, really accelerated timeline.
Like, tell me about the different timelines you've been to. Like, what's different between them?
Well, I'll lose information when I experience like a NDE. Information is either lost or gained during an NDE. It depends on who. If I have a bad NDE, then a demon can take over my body and do really bad things to me to make evil exist, to create paradoxes.
Interesting.
So that's because, and I can give you this information, the person doesn't want me to tell you, but that's because the very first person that I loved is, well, it's not really in my control. It was a paradox that was created. Do you understand?
Yeah, I get you.
Okay, so paradoxes can be created, and that's a sin. But I'm going to forget and forgive because I don't really remember a lot of these things. It's a miracle when I do remember when I've been NDE and doing something bad. That's a miracle because I don't have those memories. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So in reality, in base reality, I don't really sin that often. And when I do sin, it's to keep the secret to bend reality. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So this is how you get the keys to the facet, but you still have to you have to agree. I guess my terms. As weird as that sounds.
Why does it have to be your terms? What if somebody has better terms and they offer you those?
In my terms, yeah, that sounds good. Better terms.
I don't know what those might be, but it's just a thing.
Yeah, someone might already have like way better terms than it can be my terms. Yeah, that could be better than my terms. I agree.
Well, we'll see if somebody comes along with those. I guess.
If someone can get me like, I mean, I think go to Shenzhen or something, somewhere to negotiate. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know where the option would be. Italy or I don't know. So where you go?
See if sending Vlad a link gets him in here. Because I feel like he would have a lot more information on this than me.
Why is it so? Should I get a blue? So every time I get a blue check, I get banned. So I feel like I need to stay stealth. Is that correct?
Maybe. Why do
Or
you
does
get...
it make? It could be out of stupidity, like me doing stupid things. But I've been banned. Like I was Cypher D's before that, before this, and then I was like, I changed my thing again.
Well, what'd you do to get banned, do you know?
Yeah, I do know. Yeah.
Well, you could get a check mark and then not do that.
Really?
I mean, I would assume.
No, it wasn't working though because I tried to buy it and it says that I still have an active one because I got banned on the other one.
Huh.
So that's kind of where I'm at right there. I tried to buy it on my computer and it said it won't work. No, Blue Tiger said thumbs down. Maybe I should try computer again, but it wasn't working.
Have you tried on mobile?
Yeah, that's what I'm on right now, mobile. I have 2 devices, and because I bought premium one, a couple accounts. And
I think it's fucked up that they don't refund people for that after they get suspended.
If you gift me premium, then you can have like the whatever a Pharaoh's share. I don't care, but whatever you want, I don't care because I don't really feel like paying for it for a year.
I'll send out a signal and tell people to give you premium. See what I can do.
Thanks. Who owns X?
At the moment, it's XAI, which is owned by Elon Musk.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a thing. I don't know if it's good or bad.
What species is Elon? Is he like my species?
I'm pretty sure he's human on human growth hormone.
Okay.
If I had to guess.
I don't know. Some things. Because I think I'm a model member. But that's like super advanced to make this like speed up this process. And I think that's what Elon was looking for. Or whoever it was. The high IQ people in this in the universe, right?
Most high IQ people I know are just looking for not boredom.
I mean, having a lot of Bitcoin help.
That it would. I don't think it would affect Elon too much. To be honest.
Yeah, but Elon would want the LO. That's what I'm here to negotiate.
Hello?
Lithium oxide, right? Isn't that another currency?
Not that I've ever heard of, but I haven't heard of them all.
I think that's another currency from, I don't know if you guys they won't say.
Isn't that just oxidated lithium?
I don't know. I think it can be used to create miracles or intuition.
Lithium
This is
oxide.
good. I'm not 100% sure though. So if you want, that too, that can be arranged.
I honestly don't know what I'd do with it. I've never even heard of it.
I will tell your tale.
Just be a thing that shows up and I go, well, that's a thing I have.
I guess you know what it is, but that's fine. So the Bitcoin plus that, I don't just negotiate, you know. And, but it has to be through you, someone, I guess. Because that's, I don't get it. I guess that's my terms. Even though I have all the keys, I don't really want to do it unless everyone's good with it. It's kind of weird. Because I might create a black swan, but I also have the compression algorithm. Yeah, it could definitely create a black swan unless everyone's good. Because there's too much evil right now. That's why I think I kept on getting shut down. The other realities that I was in. Well, it's built my reality.
Skeletal snipers do high
What can you
damage
really
and
do
have low
about
life.
the evil in the world? Like, there's always going to be evil people, and they could always use pretty much anything to introduce.
What could I
more
do?
evil. Yeah.
That's where, you know, I gotta talk to the really high IQ kids, I guess. I don't know, everyone, but like races, species, everyone make an agreement. It's like the new world order V2.
Gotcha. I'd
This
say
was supposed to be the new world order, right? And then it kind of got, you know what happened.
To answer Vera's question, what can you do to stop evil? Is just exist as good.
Yeah, but what if you want to maximize getting rid of it? Like, the thing is evil people can act upon you. They can cause problems for good people to diminish the good that they do. Which is problematic.
Yeah. I mean, you're never going to stop that. Like you said, you can't.
So the question is, what's the ideal outcome? I would say, like, what I do is if I am empowering anyone, I try to make sure that I'm not empowering assholes. It's a rule
Yeah.
I try my best to live by. So it's really a matter
That's
of...
why I have to meet whoever is willing to meet me. I think that would be like a good sign. Because I can only see, I can't see evil. That's kind of like rule number one.
I would gladly meet you if I had the funding to do so.
You can cure evil by looking at it?
Oh, he's here. Hi.
Yeah, I got an invite to join him.
Yeah, I get.
Not trying to make my presence known, but I'm here.
How's it going, Vlad?
And I heard you guys were talking about evil, which is actually a fun conversation topic.
Yeah, we're talking about evil with Jesus. It's fun.
Yeah, well, it all ties in, doesn't it? I mean, in Christian theology, as long as you can accept Jesus, you can still be redeemed, and that basically means that you're not evil as long as you can accept Jesus, and that's sort of a really low bar. It's really easy to not be evil if all you gotta do is accept Jesus' sacrifice. However, it's also a really low bar to derive, therefore, what it takes to be evil, which is just to permanently reject Jesus' sacrifice. And so, the Christian theology is pretty simple when it comes to evil.
I always got hung up on, what if somebody's just, the best person ever, but doesn't believe in Jesus? They still go to hell? That seems mean.
Look, evil means that you're beyond redemption, which means that you couldn't possibly believe in Jesus. So, it's a little bit... It's like, if you get hit by a car or whatever, that doesn't mean that you're evil. As long as there was a path to some future state where you do accept Jesus.
Wow.
So it's whether or not you're beyond redemption is sort of the question, at least in Christian theology.
Some background info for you. Reality here is Jesus, and he's all about time travel, which is not an area of expertise for me. But I figured you might have some useful information in that field.
Yeah, I mean, You know, Jesus' soul time travels into the present all the time, doesn't it? So I mean, I don't know exactly the connection, but I'm curious to hear reality speak.
Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, I can do. I'm kind of like a miracle worker in a way. So, time travel to as far as I want to. Really, on weed helps. So that's kind of a secret. So sweet. I bend reality. I mean, people should know that. It doesn't really make any sense otherwise. I don't experience like suffering. I can experience like small degrees of pain. I don't really experience suffering. It's just like sensory. And there's a lot of secrets, you know, that come into play throughout my life that makes it an accelerated timeline for me to give up the Satoshi blocks, which sounds kind of crazy. But that's the fastest timeline where only good prevails. So I have a compression algorithm, which is like the Pied Piper, Silicon Valley route, right? We can go that route if you guys want. I have the compression algorithm. I have the mining, and you can see the CIA has already been mining using the accelerated algorithm. They know how to do it.
But we're not talking about Bitcoin. We're talking about some other currency.
Not Bitcoin. So I have the algorithm using my grandfather's son, right? Because he has a son, and that represented in hexadecimal representation is it's a secret way if you know how to create an invalid key. So you have to know how to be a key maker to create an invalid key. So I have to filter that. And that's not created by, that's created by humans, yeah. And then the other keys are created by two alien races. The one key is an alien race that I don't even know what exists and what the meaning is. And then you know the other race. I think they're here, so.
Do we?
I have no idea. I have no knowledge of any other races.
So I mean, it's it's the three kings, right? The three kings give you the three keys, and I'm willing to negotiate, which is the reality in which Jesus experiences the most degree of suffering, or like the most casualties, which is weird. I don't know. I don't really know what the rule is.
Well, it might be Halo time.
Halo time?
Time for me to play Halo.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for inviting me.
Sorry to cut this short, but Halo's happening, so I gotta set up my stream and move a whole bunch of shit over. So it requires a whole bunch.
You should play some Halo sometime.
I'm gonna finish the StarCraft campaign.
Oh, you got off the Pokemon?
I'm still on. I played actually recently with all the devs at the same time. It was awesome. But so I got into this habit of playing StarCraft while idling in the Pokemon lobby.